Hello children, Deepali Miss is here. Today's topic, estimating the difference. Children, you have learned how to subtract numbers using the standard ways and strategies such as counting backwards and moving upwards on a number grid. Now learn to subtract few numbers quickly by making an estimation. While estimating, you may not get the exact difference, but you may get an answer which is close to the exact answer. Objective: to subtract 3-digit numbers with and without carryover. To estimate the difference between two numbers in hundreds and tens. To use models to understand word problems, to solve problems based on the relationship between addition and subtraction. For example, if 4 minus 2 is equal to 2, then 4 minus 3 is equal to less than 2, equal to 2 or more than 2. In this problem, carefully observe that we subtracted one more marble from 4 marbles. Hence, the difference has to be less than 2. Like this, solve page number 95 in your maths textbook. Open page number 96. Children, you have learned the strategy of splitting numbers into tens and ones. Use this strategy to find where the difference of the following two numbers may lie. First one, 33 minus 11. If we split 33, then we get 30 plus 3, and if we split 11, then we get 10 plus 1. When we subtract the tens, we get 20. So, the difference lies between 20 and 30. In this way, solve question number 2 and 3. Next question. Read the following problems. First think and write whether they require addition or subtraction. Then solve them in your notebook. There are 241 adults and 129 children in an auditorium. A. How many people are there in the auditorium? How many means you need to add. So add 241 and 129. Then find out the answer. B. If there are 400 seats in the auditorium, how many seats are still vacant? You got the answer of 241 and 129. So, you need to subtract that answer from 400. Then you will get the answer of question B. Question number 2. Siju collected 657 stickers. Gaurav collected 194 more stickers than Siju. How many stickers does Gaurav have? How many means here also you need to do addition. So you have to add 194 in 657 and then you will get the answer. So children, write this in your notebook. Coco and Rocco were two friends. They always helped each other. Once, Coco solved the following subtraction problem, but he was not sure of his answer. To check his answer, he used Ganitmala beads. Children, this is a mala. In English, We called it necklace. Now I would like to show you a mala of beads. This is called Ganit Mala. Ganit Mala is very useful to do addition, subtraction, multiplication and for learning tables. We cannot use more than 100 beads in a Ganit Mala. Coco had 15 beads. He took away 5 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and left with 10 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rocco came and said to Coco, "Let me tell you an easy way to check your answer. Add the number you subtracted to your answer. If you get the original number, your answer is correct." Children, open page number 98. Write addition and subtraction statements for the balls. 63 red balls plus 7 purple balls is equal to 70 balls, or 63 plus 7 is equal to 70. 70 balls minus 7 purple balls is equal to 63 red balls, or 70 minus 7 is equal to 63. Like this, solve question B to F in your maths textbook. Page number 100 is for homework. Open page number 101. Solve the following. Check your answers using Rocco's way of checking the answer in the given dialog box. The question is 84 minus 56. Here we need to take borrow. So what will come? 14 minus 6 is equal to 8 and 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. Now here we have to use Rocco's strategy. So if we add 28 plus 56, then we are getting the answer 84. It means our subtraction is correct. In this way, solve remaining questions of page number 101 and 102 in your maths textbook. Open page number 103. Nima accidentally spilled water on her notebook. Help her complete her homework by filling in the missing digits in the following sums. First one, see 865. These 3 digits are given. We have to subtract 240 and the next one's place number is missing. So we will see what will come here. So 5 minus which number we subtract from 5, then we get the answer 4. Yes, 1. So write here 1. 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Now 6 minus 4 is equal to 2 and 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. So in this way, solve question page number 103 in your maths textbook. Page number 104 for homework. Now see page number 105. Try Rocco's strategy with bigger numbers. We will see question number 1. 384 minus 243. So see the subtraction. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. Now the answer is 141. So we have to write the answer in the first column 141, and then we have to add this 141 in 243. So 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8 and 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So we got the first number. It means our subtraction is correct. So in this way solve question number 2, 3 and 4 in your maths textbook. Now see the next question. Children, solve this question with me in your maths textbook. Filling the white boxes to make the following statements true. The first one, see, the answer is 900. So here we have to write two numbers to get the answer 900. So first write 500 plus 400 is equal to 900. Now see the first column, 500 minus 200 is equal to 300. It means the first number 500 is correct. Then next see 400. 400 minus 100 is equal to 300. So this 200 plus 100 is equal to 300. So all our answers are correct. So complete this. Now children, page number 106, it is based on data handling. So this is for homework. Dear student, you will get some pages for homework. Remaining pages you can solve one page per day or as per your convenience.